Where's my jello?
Hello everybody, I'm Storm Dane. Welcome to another episode of Overanalysis. This week we will...
What do you mean by another episode? This is the first one.
Okay Chris, this really isn't the time to discuss such a matter. What I'd really like from you is less input, okay? Sorry folks, had to straighten out one of the voices in my head. As I was saying, this week we'll be discussing some of the recent movie trilogies to hit theaters, and I'll show you how they're all interconnected. Now, what trilogies am I speaking of? Well, there's the Matrix trilogy, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Star Wars prequel trilogy, and
The X-Men trilogy, of course.
Hey, how did you know that there was going to be a third X-Men movie? Because Hugh Jackman told me. Oh, good. Thought it was Chris again. Yeah, that guy's an idiot. Oh, hey everybody, this is Eric. He's another voice in my head. It's a good thing you manifested. I really didn't want to do this all by myself. As I was saying, the X-Men trilogy. Now, the fact that they're all trilogies released around the same time is enough to connect these movies. The Matrix and The Phantom Menace were both movies of 1999. The first X-Men movie was in 2000. And The Fellowship of the Ring came out in 2001. But there's much more. Let's take a look at some of the actors. For a moment, just think about Lord of the Rings. Huge cast. But more importantly, it sort of acts as a hub for the other movies. What do I mean? Gandalf the Wizard is played by Ian McKellen. Now in X-Men, Ian plays the role of Magneto. The Lord of the Rings character, Saruman, looks a whole lot like Count Dooku from Attack the Clones. Christopher Lee plays the bad guys with enchanting voices. The Elvish King Elrond is portrayed by Hugo Weaving. In the Matrix movies, he plays Agent Smith, Agent Smith, Agent Smith, and Agent Smith. So, oh wait, you missed one. In X-Men, the man who played Toad, Ray Park, was the same guy who played Darth Maul in Episode 1. Were you aware of that? Yes, fully. Didn't mention that because it destroys the premise that the Lord of the Rings is the hub. Thanks. Well, now that it's not in place, I got another one. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine and Halle Berry is Storm in the movie X-Men. Coincidentally, they both play roles in the movie Swordfish. Hold on! We're talking about the Matrix, X-Men, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars trilogy. There is no Swordfish trilogy. Alright, jeez. Just be so angry about it? I am a little bitter at the fact that 85% of the strangers I meet immediately associate my name with that friggin' X-Men character. But as you can see, this is why I can't get into any trilogies. They just keep on recycling actors. No, you just have to be British. Really? Oh yeah, I could guarantee it. Oh, well, can I practice with you? Sure. What do you have for breakfast? Cheerios? Yeah, that's really good. Alright, now it's time to compare soundtracks. I'm going to have Eric here play two different soundtracks, just to show you that they are very much congruent. How'd that get in there? Just
Since 1999, Oregon Technical Broadcasting has been providing the OIT community with quality entertainment. Through the countless hours of dedication from the staff and volunteers, they are able to create intangible video productions for all to enjoy and will continue well into the future. OTB, finding stars in the trash.
Well, my tape player is dead, but I managed to recover the soundbite I was talking about earlier on this computer. Eric? Yes? Just gently press the space bar. What the hell was that? That, my friend, was Reloaded's soundtrack subtly blending into the Fellowship's introduction. Huh. Well, that's confusing. What? That two movies would have the same kind of music? No. The fact that you'd still call me your friend after I broke your stereo. What's the other thing that we were going to cover? The directors. Yeah. Now we take a look at the directors of the movies. The trend here seems to be the director makes one movie before the trilogies, and then the previous movie is endorsed by the trilogy. Bryan Singer, the director of X-Men, directed The Usual Suspects. The Frighteners was directed by Peter Jackson, the man behind The Lord of the Rings.
What we've done is a culmination of a huge amount of work involving thousands of people.
Larry and Andy Wachowski directed the movie Bound, just so they could direct the movie The Matrix.
And Bill Pope, the pussy, wouldn't strap a rocket to his back.
And good old George Lucas. Before he directed Star Wars, he directed Star Wars. Well, before Star Wars, he made American Graffiti. That's pretty good coverage. Hi, guys. Oh, no, not you again. What? You missed a movie connection. What is he talking about? I thought we got all of them. Just let him be an idiot.
I thought Trinity in the Matrix movies was also Ripley from the Alien movies. Why didn't you include that one?
Oh, yeah. I didn't mention that one because the Alien movies are a quadrilogy. Ain't that right, Eric? Yeah, what he said. Wait, you guys are making fun of me, aren't you? Dude, I don't even know why you come around here. Everybody thinks you're an idiot. Rightfully so, if I might add. You guys shouldn't make fun of me. I have feelings, too. Yeah, but for Pete's sake, you're wearing a Mr. Bubbles shirt. Fine, laugh at me. See if I care. Go ahead and continue to sound like a British person. You certainly have the teeth of one. I was going to get braces, but... Stop looking at me! The last of my premises. All these movies have video game counterparts. And from the dates May 15th, 2003 to November 4th, 2003, all the trilogies had their first and second movie released, but no third movies had been released by that time. You're still here? Oh, sorry. Imaginary friends are getting harder and harder to maintain these days. Next week on Overanalysis, why does OTB's logo look so much like Bud Light?
One more movie connection, the Jurassic Park trilogy. John Williams did the original score for the movies. He did the same for the Star Wars trilogy. But for Jurassic Park 3, Don Davis was the composer, and Don Davis is the same man who composed the Matrix trilogy.